Hey y'all, say y'all. Peace and Palo Santo 6. It is your girl Divinely Lika, and welcome to our channel. So today, I don't know why, like Spirit was showing me two decks of cards to pull from, and they were both my handwritten oracle cards. So we're just gonna tap in and see what it is. That Spirit wants us to hear the most at this time. What is it that we need to hear the most at this time? I think tomorrow I'm going to do a... What is it that you don't know in regards to, like, love? I think I'll do that tomorrow. I kind of was in between if I wanted to do... What is it that you need to hear the most at this time? And that, so I'll just do this today. And then the... What is it that they are feeling and thinking for you that they have not expressed tomorrow? So tap in with me tomorrow so I can get those messages across to you as well. But meantime, in between time, we're going to work with this deck. Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please protect my space as I get these messages across and block out any interferences. Protect my crown chakra, open up my third eye chakra so I can dive deeper into my intuition and get further clarification of the cards that come out today. Any evil eye, dark magic, confusion spells, illusion spells, freezer spells being sent my way or to the way of the collective, I just ask that you return it back to sender, magnify, and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Top of the deck, we have Missing You Like Hell. So... we actually might get a little mixture of both. I split the deck at karmic. So somebody may be missing you like hell but they're with a karmic. Let's see here, split this deck up. Excuse my little squeak toys. That's what I call my kittens because they're like, oop. I dropped a bunch, but for some reason the one on the edge is calling to me. Starting to wake up. So somebody is starting to wake up. It may have something to do with them missing you like hell. I'm just getting the energy of somebody is with a karmic right now. Let's see what else is going on. And you know what? That's kind of what's going on right now. I think we're going through as a collective energy, there's a lot of divine masculines that are starting to wake up right now. So these messages may resonate a lot with possibly a divine feminine. Let's see. What is it that we need? Does the collective needs to hear the most at this time, Spirit? What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time? What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time, Spirit? Ooh. Trying to find you in other people. And maybe this person is actually starting to wake up to that. Like, you know, they're missing you like hell. They've probably been with a karmic, like, you know, or different karmics trying to find you, their divine feminine and other people, or divine masculine. Flip and switch your roles as they apply to your situation. And please just use your discernment. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Understand that my messages are timeless, so they can apply to past, present, or future. I always forget to say that in the beginning part of my readings, but yeah, I'm seeing that somebody may be with a karmic at this time, and karmic or karmics at this time, and they're just realizing nobody really compares to you and your energy. What else, Spirit? This happens to be the only one flipped over. Like, I don't think any other ones are flipped over. So I'm actually going to take this because I think... okay, and I want to take that too because it happens to be flipped over. Those are literally the only two cards that happen to be flipped over, so I'm going to take them because I don't think that it happened by accident. I think it's for a purpose. So, the ones that are flipped over is third party is jealous and causing delays. So if you're somebody who feel like you've been waiting for your person or wonder what's been going on, the third party can be playing a significant role into this thing coming back together if this is something that you were looking to do. I'm gonna need y'all to watch my cords. I don't need y'all knocking out my readings. And then we have exploring options in love. So this, I feel like this is like a mirrored energy. You may be at a point that maybe you've taken a lot of your focus off of your divine masculine or divine feminine and have decided to, you know, not to feel like you have to actually wait around for this person. Like your life doesn't have to completely stop just because you have a divine counterpart that's still in a karmic cycle dealing with karmics. So you can be someone who's actually in the process of exploring options in love. And this can also be your person as well in regards to them trying to explore options and trying to find other people to fill a void from missing you. And obviously it is not working out in their favor. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. More, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time, Spirit? What is it that the collective... I'm settling. So this person has been settling, clearly. So I guess overall, even though I wanted to pull from this deck, I'm still getting what their feelings are for you. Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time? Oh, I'm just gonna take this one, and it says twin flame. I had a feeling. What else is in here? I have soulmate. False twin. Okay, so I do have that in here. I'm just curious, y'all, as to what's all in this deck. I haven't worked with it much. I probably only used this like once on the channel. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay, cool. And I got a lot of those in there. Okay. Alright. So we have twin flame. I think I'm gonna stop pulling from this deck and move on to a different deck, because I was also seeing another deck as well. Spirit was showing me another deck, and that was my other handwritten oracle, which is this one. It has a lot more cards in it, so let's see what's going on. I split the deck at communication coming soon and starting to wake up. Oh, so we actually have that twice, y'all. Starting to wake up. I told you there is like collectively there is like a lot of divine masculines specifically that are waking up right now. 808 on the timer. Those numbers may be significant to you. That actually happens to be a synchronicity that I get very, very often. That's not what we're not about to do. My kittens is about to get upstairs. They're having a whole WWF, WWE wrestling match on my floor right now. And that's why y'all might see my backdrop moving and doing all types of stuff. Because they are getting it on. Y'all. And they're so cute little. But anyway, divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages. What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time in regards to this twin flame journey? What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. 911 on the timer. So I feel like something that maybe I get like urgency, like something of urgent, like something, there's an urgent message that's gonna come out in this particular deck because I happen to catch that number. Please protect my space as I get these messages across and block out any interferences, including my kittens who are currently like at my ankles doing the most. Any dark magic, evil eye being sent my way or to the way of the collective, I pray that you just return it back to sender, magnified, and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Hold up. What I said? Divine Masculine. As soon as Divine Masculine is starting to wake up. The Divine Masculine collective is starting to wake up. A lot of them are starting to either wake up to the significance of their Divine Feminine, or they are just waking up in general, I think, as to the realization of the karmic cycles that they're in. That's what I believe. So hold on, y'all, because there's so many cards in this whole deck. I just want to make sure it's shuffled good. Ouch! Off my ankle. What y'all think this is? Scratching on my ankle. Good time, bro. So I'm like trying not to get too attached to my kittens, because I am going to be taking them to the Animal Rescue League. I have 3 cats already, y'all. So I just really cannot, I can't have any more cats right now. I have to get my 2 female cats fixed, because this is basically what has happened is my older cat had a litter of 5, and then my younger cat, which I thought was still a kitty, first time she went in heat, she got pregnant, and she had 2 kittens. So I have a total of 7 kittens in my house, and yeah, I can't do it. So I'm trying not to get emotionally attached to these cute little fur balls, because I'm going to be, trying to give some of them away, but the ones I can't, I'm just going to take them to the Animal Rescue League, because honestly, that's how I ended up with 3 cats in the first place. My cat had a litter. I did want to keep one of them, and then there was another, I got rid of the other ones. Then there was another cat that I was supposed to get rid of too. The girl never came. My son got attached to the cat, so it left me with 2 cats. Left me with 3 cats, because like I said, I already had a cat, so I ended up keeping 2 from the last litter because we got emotionally attached to them, and now it's like I can't do it again. So yeah, I ain't giving nobody names or nothing. I'm just letting them be cute in my house until they're done feeding, and then I'll be taking them on. They're doing the most. They were asleep when I first came down here. Okay. Drinking heavily, sex addictions. So your divine counterpart, flip and switch your roles, or you, may have some type of sex addictions, and they're drinking heavily. Spirit is saying this is something that they actually do pretty frequently with the karmic. There's a lot of I'm hearing this is like not a really an emotional based relationship, causing delays. Karmic jealous and causing delays. Got that twice. I know. Oh, third party gets jealous and causing delays is what we got at first. But anyway, yeah, I'm hearing that like this isn't like a really emotionally connected type of relationship. This relationship has a lot to do with just sex and just a lot of low vibrational fucking energy. So drinking heavily and sex addictions, I'm hearing. Ouch! God damn it! Bro, y'all, they're like really attacking my ankles. It's not even cool. Like, anyway. So yeah, I'm hearing like they do a lot of drinking and just having sex all the goddamn time. But if you're a divine person or a twin, that you have, like, deep down in your soul, life consists of more than just like being complacent of, okay, I'm just gonna have sex and drink and do it all over again and go to work and lay up and just not being happy or settling or being in this energy of settling. It's only gonna get you by but so long before something has to fucking change. And that's what I'm hearing. Oh, what's this? Marriage proposal. So it's so weird because I am hearing that, yeah, maybe your divine counterpart wants to, like, when they come in, they may be on some, just really trying to take things to that next level, like really making a solid commitment to you. But I'm also hearing this karmic wants to try to get a marriage proposal out of your divine counterpart. I'm really getting heavy karmic feminine energy. And I feel like that. I mean, I'm just feeling karmic. It's not like I want to always put stuff on karmic feminines, but it's just that the divine masculine collective, typically, it just seems like they take a longer time to wake up than the divine feminines. I feel like a lot of us are already there. A lot of us have already done a lot of the work already, and it's just our divine masculines that are still trying to get it together. So when I say karmic feminines, that's kind of why I say karmic feminines. But even then, like, we all embody the energy of feminine and masculine. So I'm not really making it specific to like a woman, but that the feminine energy. See what else. So, I feel like death and rebirth wants to show itself. I'm not gonna take it yet. I'll file if it needs to. What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time, Spirit? What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time? Mutual healing will bring this union in faster. So, block third eye chakra, which makes so much fucking sense. So, block third eye chakra, I do believe that this is, I think this is a chakra that's blocked for a lot of the divine masculine collective, because the third eye is all about your intuition. And obviously, if your intuition was sharp, if your third eye was open, then you would be able to see these karmics through your spiritual eyes and not your physical eyes. You know, what may have drawn them to this karmic may have been for, you know, sexual reasons and shit like that. But, you know, if they're able to actually see beneath the veil, they would understand that this person is very, very significant to keeping them in the dark. When you're a twin flame, you have a specific mission. You understand what I'm saying? You know, you have a certain light that you possess that you're meant to share throughout your lifetime with as many people as possible. I genuinely believe that. And, you know, when you meet these karmics, I do believe that their purpose is to, one, teach you lessons. Because don't get me wrong, the karmics have a purpose as well, you know, in our lives, you know, as far as teaching us, as far as different things that maybe we weren't able to see on our own. Because, like, you know, we gotta, one thing a lot of times we have to realize too, because we'll be like kind of real, we take us as divine feminine, like, depending on where you're at in the journey, or if you've really learned like how you have to surrender to this type of connection. Oh, hell no. Nope. Y'all too close to my cords, and it's just too tricky over here. Please go. Oh, no. Y'all, I got cords over here that are so fucking tricky, and I just can't risk it with these cats. So what the hell was I about to say? You know, these karmics, they do serve a purpose as well. And there are certain lessons that are, you know, whether it be divine feminine or the divine masculine, that they have to learn that your twin may not be able to teach you. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like karmics, obviously, there's just certain shit that they do that's so low vibrational or so fucked up that you as a divine, like, some people have to learn the hard way. Everybody can't learn stuff like through, you know, just having this powerful and genuine love. Some people have to learn it through some real fucked up shit happening. And the chances of your divine counterpart really doing that to you, at least I say us as the divine feminine, or at least me in my situation, I know for sure, like, there are certain lessons I would not have been able to teach, as, like, knowing that my divine masculine is somebody who would have to learn things the hard way. There are certain lessons that I just can't teach him because I'm not cold enough on the inside to teach it to him. You understand what I'm saying? To allow him to really learn something a really hard, fucked up ass way, basically. But yeah, the karmics do serve a purpose in this whole journey. And I feel like, even though I do think, like, you know, these karmics do things to delay to delay these unions from coming in. I do feel like you don't put everything on the karmic, because a lot of times, you know, these masculines or these feminines will stay with these karmics because there's still lessons that they haven't learned. So, you know. All right, tell me more, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time? What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time? I really can't stand Pittsburgh sometimes, because it's not that it's hot, y'all. It's just so fucking humid. It's so humid. Happier days are close ahead, divine timing. So Spirit is saying to really just be patient with this process. Understand that divine timing is very, very much so at play in this situation. I know, you know, we all have free will, but a lot of us do want to be with our twin, you know, but I do believe that like Spirit is saying, divine timing is very significant to this union coming in together, and mutual healing as well. So it's not just like the masculine has to, you know, has all this work to do, or like needs to heal. There's also some things that maybe you still could be working on. It's so funny because, you know, without like in my journey, there'll be times where I'm like, hold on, y'all, because this shit is fucking crazy. Like, I can't believe I've wore this shirt outside sometimes. But anyway, like there's been times during this twin flame journey for me where I'm like I'm tired of fucking waiting, and it just seems like this shit's taking so fucking long, and da 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 da, and feeling like, you know, sometimes I would feel like it's just messed up, because while I'm sitting here like alone and I'm missing my person, or wishing that I'm with my person, he's not alone, he's with the karmic, and that would make me feel a way. But then, you know, once you get a little bit deeper into healing, you realize, if we got together today, have I healed? Like what, have I got far enough? Have I strengthened myself up enough alone without this person that I can say that I wouldn't go back to my same anxious ass ways, or maybe certain insecurities that I had? Am I even at the point where I've healed these things? Am I even at the point where I've spent a lot of time to really pour self-love and self-care in myself to where if we got back together, that some of the same concerns or the same problems that I had wouldn't still be there? And then when I answer those type of questions, I'm like, you're actually not ready for this person to come back. Like, when I think about it now of what it is that I'm working on, rather like from this, what it is that I do daily, like, well, not daily, because I have been a little inconsistent, y'all, and I apologize for that. But rather it be like my work, and then me like now finding a new place, and then I have intentions on getting me a new car, and then after doing that, I want to go to school for massage therapy, because there's some different things that I want to add as far as to my spiritual business. I want to do like something at like a healing holistic type of massages where I work with crystals and sound bowls and stuff. But there's so many other things that I want to work on. I feel like that I need to do, where it's like, you actually, if your twin was ready and healed and done all the work, you actually wouldn't be ready to receive this person. So when, you know, you start being real with yourself and understanding, like, it's not just your twin that has to do healing. And a lot of times, more and more, I'm realizing a lot of stuff that'll trigger me about my twin will be shit that I kind of need to heal within myself too. It just may be in a different way. It says, I see you in my dreams. Oh, so somebody may be dreaming about their twin. The divine masculine may be dreaming about you. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's so cute. I see you in my dreams. So this person is like, they couldn't, and it's just like that. Once you meet a divine counterpart, you met your divine counterpart. Like, you can try to go back to low vibrational energy, and don't get me wrong, it might be satisfying for a while. Because like I said, these are soul contracts. But at the end of the day, we're in the flesh, and the flesh is weak. But I do still feel like when somebody sparks your soul in a certain way, you could try to go back into your life and like do the low vibrational shit. But it's like, nothing is going to really hit or fulfill you the same way. All right, tell me more, Spirit. What does the collective need to hear the most at this time? Or what is it that my twins need to hear the most at this time? Since this is a twin flame reading. What is it that you need to hear the most at this time? Relationship has served its purpose. So I do believe that this has a lot to do. What else flipped over? Seeing through the manipulation. Relationship has served its purpose. Hold on. And then it said he's not to be trusted. Seeing through the manipulation and he's not to be trusted. So I'm feeling something about that one. So, Spirit, I'm just getting this feeling like divine masculine that's not so divine. I'm kind of getting two downloads. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I've come across information, right, recently that has also has kind of given me a different perception on the twin flame journey. And because of the great deal of healing that goes on during the twin flame journey, I have, at least in my situation, there's a lot that's went on in my situation that has caused like delays or just doesn't really seem as if it would come back together. Now, don't get me wrong, that is kind of a part of the journey. Things can get really hard and heavy and confusing or whatever, but I come across information or something that this one reader has said, and it's like, to an extent I resonate with it, but I'm a Gemini, so I always have more than one way of looking at like almost every situation. And basically what they're saying is like, you know, the twin flame journey, it doesn't mean that you actually have to be with that person, right? The twin flame journey, you know, it could work out that this person is just why you were able to wake up. This person brings you to your destiny. This person awakens you to the things that you need to heal within yourself. This person in this relationship brings you to a great level of tapping into the highest version of yourself. And sometimes when that work is done, this is some people's perception of the twin flame journey, that the relationship or the union between each other has served its purpose. So this may actually apply to some people in the collective. You know, if... Hold on a second. Why are you hissing at the kittens? That's me. I have one cat who's just really mean to the other cat's kittens, and I just don't understand. Like I heard hissing, and I'm just like, you know what? Go ahead, because you have your cats on your own. Your kitty is on your own floor, and my JoJo baby does not go and bother your kittens. She tries to clean him and everything, and then I have another cat who's just so mean. Sheesh. Anywho's, but yeah, I do feel for some people. Like, especially if you're somebody who maybe you've been on this journey for a very, 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 very long time. 10 years plus, I'm hearing for some. And it just doesn't seem like the coming together is going to come together. Because, like, I'm going to be honest, y'all. It's not uncommon or unheard of, you know, wow, or masculine, or maybe even a feminine are in these karmic cycles, that they don't get so carried away with these karmics that, you know, they end up marrying, having kids with them and getting married and stuff like that. Like, that's not unheard of or uncommon. Or maybe even you, like, sometimes you as the other person who's felt like you waited and it's like this ain't working out, and then you have a soulmate that comes in and you're like, this person treats me good, it's a good situation, I feel happy, they make me happy, I want to take things to the next level. I mean, that person's dealing with their karmic, so whatever. I feel like these things do happen for people where it's like, okay, the relationship has served its purpose. And it doesn't necessarily, just because you're a twin, it doesn't mean that you have to be romantically involved with your twin. Now, obviously, a lot of people want to, and it would be ideal to be able to be involved with your twin flame. But, you know, there's been times throughout the journey where it's like, I would love to still be in my twin's life. But I think in regards to love and relationship, that maybe I would want something more harmonious and doesn't come with so much stress and everything else. You know, understand what I'm saying? So, the twin flame journey is just a lot. It's just a lot. It is. But for some people, like, you know, I do believe that I'm getting more than one energy here. So I do believe for some people, maybe your twin flame journey has served its purpose, or maybe you feel like it served its purpose. In other instances, this is just in regards to the karmic itself. The karmic has served its purpose. The only reason why I got more so on maybe the twin flame journey has served its purpose for you is because it's seeing through the manipulation and he's not to be trusted. So this could also apply to, like, if there is a divine feminine who's in a karmic cycle dealing with a karmic masculine, maybe he's not to be trusted. So it could be that as well. But I'm just trying to give y'all different storylines that may apply to your situation, because I'm hearing a lot right now. Let's see what else. Tell me more, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time? Block sacral chakra. Makes sense. And this may be the divine masculine. A lot of divine masculines have, you know what? Hell no. Not just the masculine. Feminine as well. Block sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is, like, you know, in your reproductive area. That's where we store a lot of trauma. So if you have a blocked sacral chakra, I kind of feel like that can be an indication of there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. Maybe a lot more healing that needs to be done. But I'm hearing that this is the blocked sacral chakra is not just the divine masculine. I feel like this is a mirrored energy. I think you both have a blocked sacral chakra. And therefore, in ways of correcting this, mantras are really great. I know I'm at one point in the journey, and I probably still have a blocked sacral chakra as we speak, because I'm not active enough as working on doing things to heal and activate that area. But I'd be real big on, like, yoga and meditation, but I would do chants. I think you call them mantras. I do believe that's what it's called when it's like lum, vum. So vum, V-A-M is how it's spelled. And you sit there and I'll, like, imagine the color orange, and I'll just kind of chant that over and over and over again in a meditative state to activate that area. Also, another thing that I would do as well that I felt, honestly, y'all, and I got the greatest emotional release. I'm just going to share this. I did some yoga, some hip opening yoga poses. And, you know, a lot of us divine feminines in our situations, we've probably lost, we got out of touch with the power that we possess. So I would do things like, I lovingly recall my power back to me now. I lovingly recall my power back to me now. And I would sit in, you know, certain poses that would open up my hips. And I had one time where I just fucking bawled. Like, I really bawled my fucking ass out. Like, seriously. And I'm like, wow, this is what they mean when they say you store so much trauma in that area, because I never would have thought sitting and just saying vom or sitting there and saying I lovingly recall my power back to me now would be such an emotional experience for me. But it was extremely emotional for me. That was also emotional for me. And also, like, it's like breathing where you're like and you're like in the hip opening. And I feel like this is not just specific to man or woman. Like, I feel like both parties should really do this and like practice doing this in like a hip opening position. And that shit also made me bawl my fucking eyes out. And I'm not really a crier, y'all. I'm really not. So it's just very, very significant to the fact that we really do store a lot of trauma in our sacral chakras. So you might want to look into that. I think I'll link something in this. I have to figure out what it is that I came across. But I'm going to link something. Depressed Without You. This falls right under drinking heavily and sex addictions. And I'm just hearing blocked sacral chakra. Blocked sacral chakra, sex addictions is all in the same area here. It makes a lot of sense. I'm hearing this divine masculine. It's like they're doing a lot of just trying to suppress their real emotions. They're trying to suppress their emotions with drinking heavily, having sex. Yeah, they're like really, they're blocked right now, but I do feel like they're starting to wake up. It's just a process. Divine timing is heavily at play in this situation, which is why Spirit doesn't really want you to just sit around and wait for this person. Like, still focus on your healing. And, should I take these two too? I don't know if I should. Okay. Yin and Yang. That's another twin flame card. And then it has self-care. Yeah. So, like I was saying, not only, you know, do you taking so much time just focusing on your partner itself and what it is that they may have going on with the karmic, but take some time to also work on what's so crazy. Mutual healing, self-care. The self-care falls right up under the mutual healing. So, yes, self-care. In this time period of you know, being apart from your masculine or feminine, take some time to focus on self-care. And I know that this is significant to us as the divine feminine. At least for me, or the person, or typically someone who is waiting, like the person who's probably further along in the journey. There's always somebody further along in the twin flame journey. Until y'all both have healed, like completely, there's normally someone that's further along. But you know, if you're the person who is further along and you know you got a twin who's out here and they're dealing with somebody else, it's very easy to get in a mindset of, well, why is this person choosing this person over me? Why would this person choose to be with a karmic versus choosing to be with me? Or why is it that this person won't leave this karmic alone? And you start having these self-limiting negative ways of self-talk to yourself. And you know, you start to lose a lot of your confidence, which is why it's so important to us as the feminine energy to practice on, you know, self-care and self-love, because that's also a big part in the mutual healing as well. And when you stand in your power, there's an energy that you emit. When you have this desperation of wanting your twin to just wake up and get it together, and you know, everything's energy, so you're putting out into the universe that you lack it. So in return, the energy, the universe is gonna give you more. If you're in a really insecure, low vibrational energy, it's gonna also, your twin is gonna mirror that energy. So it's like standing your power, standing your confidence, and that energy will emit off to your twin, and then they'll stand in their power and their confidence, and you know, wake up faster, as far as realizing that they're with somebody who does not serve them, or dealing with a person or a cycle that just doesn't serve them. I mean, more Spirit. I'm just learning twin flame readings cannot be short. Sorry, y'all. Not an equal give and take. Moon magic. I'm not taking this, y'all, just because these cards are actually stuck to each other because of something. So I'm not going to take this one. It says moon magic, not an equal give and take. So this karmic is also probably, I'm hearing, under these moon cycles, is doing some type of moon magic to delay this process. Obviously, the person is jealous and causing delays, so it makes sense. But, you know, I say match them. You know, you got to play the game with them. So I'm not saying, you know, I'm going to send a hex or a curse to the karmic, because I wouldn't say to do that. But you have to amp up your protection while they're, because don't get me wrong, they're not just sending The moon, when they're working with this moon magic, it's not just to try to bind or keep the your divine counterpart banded to them. It's also, there's also magic to make you be discouraged to even want to deal with this person. It's also magic to try to to discourage you from not wanting to be with your person, or to make you not really want to stay on this journey, or to have really ill feelings towards your divine counterpart. So this moon magic works both ways. So when they're under these moon cycles, you also have to do something where you're sending out something into the universe of protection. When I say, so moon magic, I would say, like, do something as far as writing out something. And this is what I call, like, like a white witch spell, return to sender spells, things like that have good intent behind it. It's not like you're trying to hurt or harm anybody. You're just trying to protect yourself. Write out, please protect me and my divine counterpart. Protect my divine counterpart's third eye. And this is what I'm hearing as well. When this moon magic, they're keeping these divine counterparts, the ones that are taking a longer time to wake up, they are sending like spells of illusions and confusions and things like that. Illusions and confusion and shit like that are keeping them in these cycles longer. So, so you have to match that. Write something out, like on these moon cycles, you write something out to reverse that, to protect that. Any dark magic, evil eye, illusion spells, confusion spells, freezer magic, mirror magic being sent to me or my divine counterpart, I ask that you return it back to sender, magnified, and bind it to them. Protect my crown chakra, protect my third eye chakra, protect my sacral chakra, protect my heart chakra, protect my solar plexus chakra, protect my root chakra. Do these things. Fold it up. Go outside and burn that bitch. On these moon cycles, honestly. I'm depressed without you. This person is fucking going through it. This is both of you. This came out twice. This is both of you. I feel like this is mirrored energy. Either this person is extremely depressed, or they're just not, like, this is both of you really, like, depressed about not talking or dealing with each other right now. Somebody is embarrassed. Spirit is saying someone's embarrassed. Someone is embarrassed. Like, almost like someone wants to talk to you or something, but they're embarrassed. Somebody may have gotten too deep with a karmic and they're like embarrassed. It says focus on your personal growth. I will take that one. And that's what Spirit is saying. Focus on what you, even though you're getting a reading, just to like a reading that's tapping you in a lot with what your divine counterpart has going on. This is still you're not going to leave this situation and go back to focusing on them. You're going to take this information, digest it, understanding that divine timing is in a major role, and you also have work to do. So go back to focusing on self. Don't put so much energy in, but what is he doing or what is she doing? And it seems like them and the karmic is happy, and they're not. First of all, they're not. 43 on the timer when I said all of that. So that's a confirmation. They're not happy. They're not happy. That's why I really encourage, like, please. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Do not look at your person's social media page. Do not look at the karmic's social media page. Don't do it. Especially not the karmics. Because they project. They know they're on borrowed time. They know that they're with somebody that has something deeper for somebody else. Especially if this is a karmic feminine. We all have women's intuition. You know when you don't fully have somebody. You know when there's a block there. But they're okay with that. You know, you don't really need much to keep. You don't really need to do much to keep a karmic around or keep them happy or satisfied. But please, I just really, really encourage you to like really focus on your growth and not to, because as much as we can say, oh, I'm just looking and I'm not gonna let it even get me all messed. It will though. It fucking will. We're human beings. We have emotions. Do not pay any attention to what is going on with the fucking karmics page, because they will absolutely paint the picture that they are living a happy, oh, I'm in love and he loved me and he da 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 da, and it's all fucking lies. It's all lies. The mass majority of it is a fucking lie. It's to paint the picture because they have a, like, okay, so boom. Because I know for me, the twin flame journey has been extremely intense. So I'm not a person. I don't do the competition shit. Like at one part of the journey, I would, but you know, I know my worth. So it's just like, if that's what you're choosing to do, then go do it. But if you think it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have her and I'm gonna have you too, absolutely the fuck not. There's no competition, because who the fuck do you think I'm gonna compete with? Me? No, that's what you want. I want you to see how special it is. I'm going to get out the way and I'm going to allow you to do it. Most of these karmic feminines or even karmic masculines know I have access to this. As long as that person, as long as divine feminine doesn't want to deal with this person, I have this person. As long as divine masculine doesn't want divine feminine, then I have access to this person. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not that I don't want my person, but I'm not dealing with them while they're in that fucking energy. So, all in all, they know that they're on borrowed time. So if they know that their masculine or the feminine being in a particular energy is like, I'm just really going to say the masculine because I'm trying not to be like gender specific, but it typically seems to be like the divine masculines are taking a longer time to wake up. So at least in the collective readings I get, because it's not like I go to readings specifically just for divine feminine, divine masculine. It's just how the energy seems to always come out. And a lot of these divine masculines, it's just like, it's not that we don't want them, but we don't want them while we're living low vibrational as fuck. Now, at one point in time in our journey, when we were still kind of low vibrational too, yeah, it was cool. But then, you ascend past that. We're the twin who's further along in the journey. So it's like, at some point, it's like, I'm not about to keep fucking doing this shit with you. And as much as it hurts me to say, I just can't deal with you while you're in this energy, I have to do that. So these karmics know that. These karmic feminines will know that. So I'm saying all this to say, if you go on a social media page or their social media platform, they are going to paint the picture of me and him's like this, we lock like this, or we're doing this, or this is what he's doing, all this for me, to ultimately discourage you to want your person, because that is how they have access to your person. You get it? Get what I'm saying? Not just like, don't get me wrong, them being in low vibrational energy is why they have access to your person, but also the fact that you're not going to deal with your person while they're in that energy as well is why they have so much access to your person. Because honestly, your person would stay in low vibrational energy far longer, much longer, if you decided to accept it and deal with them while they were doing it. See, when you step back and you make them, and you have to force them to be in this energy of trying to find you in other people and depressed without you and shit like that, that will allow them to wake up to the fact of, I can't keep fucking doing this. I want my fucking divine counterpart. They can't miss you if you're still there fucking with them while they're in this fucking energy. You have to separate from them and allow them to go through this cycle and wake the fuck up on their own. Exactly. You have to let them, you have to separate them so they can see how much they fucking hate it there. I hate it there. I hate it here. I hate it here. That's what they're saying. I hate it here. That's what their soul is saying. Like, even if they're not, their physical self isn't saying it. Their higher self is like, I fucking hate it here. So soulmate is here. You actually may, you know, have a soulmate. Ooh, shit, y'all. Have a soulmate that, comes into your situation. And I'm just saying, in the lineup of this soulmate card falls right in this same area where I got to talking about the fact for some of you, maybe your twin flame relationship has served its purpose. I feel like this really applies to some people who have been on their twin flame journey or dealing with their twin for 10 years plus. Somebody is gonna have a soulmate. Somebody either is already in this part of their twin flame journey where they have met a soulmate, they've fallen in love with their soulmate, and they've decided that's the person that they're gonna spend the rest of their life with. They might still have love for their twin. They might even still want to be a part of their twin's life. I feel like you can fulfill a mission and not romantically be involved with your twin. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, this just falls in that same area. This soulmate card falls in the same area where I'm saying for some of you, he's not to be relationship has served its purpose, seeing through the manipulation, he's not to be trusted. This is you. Because like I said, with this twin flame journey, yes, you did agree to something before you got here. That you wanted to have a twin flame contract with somebody and fulfill a particular mission with a particular soul. But it's a soul. We're not in soul form. We obviously we're souls having a human experience, but we are in the flesh and we are in the matrix. And like the flesh is weak. So sometimes it doesn't happen. And it might not be this particular lifetime. Maybe it'll be next lifetime. Maybe you spend the rest of your life with a soulmate and you still fulfill your mission by yourself. It's just, I feel like as his twins, we have missions period, point blank, but I feel like your twin is the person who assists you with it. I don't feel like you can't fulfill your mission because you don't have your twin with you. I feel like you still fulfill it. It's just a lot harder because you don't have a twin with you, a person that you were meant to fight this spiritual warfare with, go be in this spiritual warfare with. Now you're taking it on by yourself. But you know what I do believe? Because you as a twin, you still fulfill your mission. You don't say, well, fuck this whole journey and fuck this whole spirituality and whatever fucking soul mission, fuck everything. You saying that, you know what, despite whatever, like, I'm just gonna see shit through, because you're gonna wake up so much in this process as to who you are, what your purpose is, what you're supposed to do. And you've probably fought a very, very long time, especially for you here, that to some of you in this part of the twin flame journey where you meet a soulmate and you decide that, I've waited a very long time for my twin and I just don't want to be alone anymore. I don't want to be alone anymore. I'm gonna fulfill my soul mission. I'm gonna still fulfill my soul contract by myself, and I'm gonna be, choose to be romantically involved with a soulmate. You fought very hard to try to be with your twin. You've waited very long to try to be with your twin. I genuinely believe in regards to your blessings, you're gonna get double for your trouble. You're gonna get not even just your blessings, but your twin's blessings as well. You guys both were promised something, to be blessed in a certain way for staying on, for following your path and, following your soul's blueprint. I believe that, there's a lot of financial stability and blessings that come with that are tied to that. And I'm just hearing for somebody, they're going to be getting double for their trouble. Because you not only did you do work for yourself, but you did your twin's job as well. I think I have a different perspective on twin flame journeys than a lot of readers, or at least some of the readers I come across. I think I come across a lot of readers who haven't been. I'm almost positive a lot of readers, not minus like one, a lot of readers I come across are ones, I'm not even gonna say a lot of readers, because I'm gonna be perfectly fucking honest. I feel like she's really my girl. I really love watching her readings, but I can tell that she's not been someone who's in a twin flame journey for like several fucking years. I think when you're somebody who is like, you've been on a journey for like 10 plus years, I feel like your perception gets different about it, because you have to understand, if I'm a divine being and yeah, I have a contract to do something with somebody, but they're not waking up, I know the universe loves me. I know my spirit guides love me. I know my archangels, my ascended masters, I know they love me. I don't see them being like, well, you stay alone and you suffer until your twin gets it together. Okay. Why? That's not fair. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I just don't feel like that. I just don't feel like that is just what it is. Like, you know, but, you know, to each his own. We all have free will. So some of us can decide. And like, this is not me saying that to discourage anybody from being on a twin flame journey. This is just me telling you that you have free will, contract or not. Your person has free will as well. So they can choose not to want to do this shit. They can choose to not want to ascend. They're in the flesh. Some people are a lot weaker than others. You know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe your person wasn't strong. 55 on the timer. This is right. Everything I'm saying, that's confirmation for me. Maybe your person wasn't strong enough in this lifetime. Maybe it's going to take the next lifetime for your person to be strong enough. For that particular soul to be ready to actually follow their soul's blueprint. You understand what I'm saying? Who's to say they're going to get it right in this lifetime? For example, like, God forbid something was to happen to your twin. Does that mean that you just suffer a life with like not fulfilling your soul's mission? No, you still fulfill your mission. Just unfortunately, you just kind of take on the burden of having to do most of the work by yourself. Now, you could have another divine counterpart. It just might not be the one you were originally contracted to do it with. These possibilities make sense to me. This is what Spirit has given me. If you want to be with your twin, absolutely, you can be with your twin. But if you say, you know, my twin's not waking up, and if I try to be with my twin, it's going to hold me back, you know, hopefully one day they'll get it together and we can reunite. But if it doesn't happen, then that's okay too. I've learned so much here. I've grown so much. I love myself so much more. I found my purpose. I found, you understand what I'm saying? It's really beautiful if you really think about it. Because even if I don't end up with my twin, as much as I would want to be with him, even if I don't end up with my twin, I don't regret anything. I don't. I would love to be with that man. But if it doesn't happen, I guess that's okay too. Because I learned so fucking much. Like, from where I was when I started and where I am now, that's so beautiful. I love myself so much more. I've learned so much about me. Stuff that I would have never learned if it wasn't for my twin. So this has served a purpose for me. If it happens that I don't get to spend the rest of my life with my twin, it still served a purpose for me. A very good one too. So for some of you, the ones of you who have been in this journey a long time, and or maybe you've just been in a situation where your twin has just gotten really deep in their karmic cycle to where it just doesn't seem like things will come back together. You know, there may be some of you who choose to be with a soulmate. Then there are others of you who, you know, we're standing strong and firm and understanding that divine timing is at play. And I'm just going to live my life and enjoy my life until until the divine works its magic and pulls things however it's supposed to pull together, whenever it's supposed to be pulled together. But when it comes to these journeys, it's absolutely about releasing from outcome and the timeline. Just live your life and send your twin loving energy. Send them energy of waking up. When you like, don't send them this energy of he just laid up and he just messing with the karmic and da. Don't do that. That's not, damn sure not gonna get him there no quicker. Send him love, send him compassion. Hope that he finds his way. Hope that she finds her way. You understand? Someone says they can't stop thinking about you. So there are some of you who are really close to a breakthrough. I'm getting the energy of there are some who have come to a point where they have thrown in the towel on the twin flame journey. But there are some of you who are still hopeful. He said, I can't stop thinking about you. Spiritual awakening here. Reconciliation is in reverse. And I don't think it's in reverse, like it just won't necessarily happen. Maybe it's just really delayed because of divine timing. Focus on you for a while. I'm gonna pull a few more and wrap it up. I've had you for a long time, but I don't think twin flame readings, they just can't be short. But this is what Spirit wanted me to channel today, so I'm gonna do it. Healing codependency. So your partner may be, this can be mutual. Follow your internal GPS. This is all in the same area. Someone is pregnant. Someone is pregnant. And this is mostly this end of the reading. I feel like I get into I'm channeling two different collective journeys, different twin collective journeys. There's a group of the collective who are still hopeful and faithful that everything will come together. And there is another part of the collective who feels I have put in a lot of work. I've come a long way within myself. And I'm deciding to use my free will card to do something different for myself as far as romantic, my love and romance part of my life is concerned. Because you can still be on a twin flame journey and even still have your twin in your life and not necessarily be with them romantically. So, someone is pregnant. So there may be a karmic feminine who is pregnant. I'm hearing there's somebody who's been waiting a very long time. There's somebody who's been on this journey 10 years plus. Waiting a long time, hoping that things would come together with them and their twin, and the karmic getting pregnant or them getting a karmic pregnant was just their last straw. Like, I'm done. I'm cool though. Like, I can't put myself through anymore. I'm hearing somebody say I can't put myself through any more heartache. I can't watch this shit anymore. Somebody's saying I can't watch this shit anymore. That's fucked up. Right. Can't watch this shit anymore. New Love came out. Can't watch it no more. Somebody wants New Love. Somebody don't want to do it no fucking more. You say someone is pregnant, New Love, I'm cool. Or this New Love may actually get you pregnant as well, but I'm thinking something has went on with this illusions and confusion. 2 months. So you may, within a matter of 2 months, there may be a new love that comes in. There's illusions and confusion. I think this pregnancy is really going to cause a lot of confusion for you. And this is all in. And see, I don't put anything. I don't even pay attention to where I lay my cards until I sit them down and I look at what's around them. But I just happen to put this in the same area, the illusions and the confusions, in the same area as blocked third eye chakra, moon magic. This karmic is played a karmic lesson. Patience is needed. New love again. Cycle completed. Divine Feminine. There's new love coming in. The cycle completed. Oh, karmic lesson. Cycle completed. Somebody is completing a lesson with their karmic partner. But patience is needed. Is in the middle is the problem. Karmic lesson. So is patience is needed for this person to learn their karmic lesson. You know what's gonna happen? I just seen it. So what's gonna happen is somebody's gonna learn their karmic lesson, right? Divine Masculine is gonna learn their karmic lesson. They're gonna close out their cycle. But by that time, you're gonna be in a new love situation. Somebody, there's a divine feminine who's gonna have a choice between their healed version, spiritually awakened version of their twin, or a soulmate. Someone is gonna have a decision between the two. But there's patience is needed here. So I'm hearing it's sounding like for somebody there's gonna be a divine masculine who it's a missed opportunity. Ooh. Then there's like fucking bootleg version. That was the shit. Bootleg version. So is the new love a bootleg version? Spirit? I'm gonna pull a few more, y'all, and I'm gonna close it out, I promise. But I haven't done a reading for y'all in a while, so it's just like I might as well sit here with y'all for a minute. Let's see. What else, Spirit? I only got room for a couple more cards anyway. My desk is kind of small. So focus on you for a while. This shit, how many times has this showed itself? You know what? This is why patience is needed. Whenever this masculine, this is why patience is needed, and this is why there's a potential that it's gonna be a decision between you deciding if you want to be with your twin or stay with a soulmate. I think by the time your masculine is ready, don't get me wrong, they're gonna wake up to what's going on, to the healing that they need to do, to the karmic cycle that they need to be in, and they are gonna complete and close out that cycle. But their job doesn't stop there. You have to think of you and your side, like how it was for you. When I closed out my karmic cycles, I wasn't ready to be with no fucking divine counterpart. I still had more healing work to do. I still had to learn how to be by myself. And you're dealing with somebody who's healing from codependency, meaning they don't know how to be alone. I know personally, my divine masculine, he does not know how to be alone. So personally, even after he would close out a cycle with a karmic, I would not want to be with him. I would want him to like be with himself. I want him to learn how to be with himself, because the reality of the situation is somebody who does not know how to love themselves, somebody that does not know how to be content and happy with themselves cannot be happy with you. That's just the honest to God truth. So that's why patience is needed, because there's a lot more, like, you closing out the cycle with the karmic is not just them ready to come into union. There's still more work that has to be done even after that. And then we're talking spiritual awakening, right? Spiritual awakening can be fast, or it can take a long time. It's all based off you surrendering to the process. So if you surrender, it'll go quick. The stages will go quick. And there's stages of a spiritual awakening. It's just not, I'm awoke. Hey, no, there's stages. Ego death, dark night of the soul, void. Whole lot of stages. Six stages, I believe. Could be more. But at the very least, 6. They still have to go through they still have to go through an awakening, through the process. 5:33 a.m. Let's see. Blocked heart chakra. I'm hearing this person's heart chakra's been blocked anyway. Bootleg version came out again. Blocked heart chakra. It's so funny because I was actually going to follow up with the blocked heart chakra. Their chakra, they're blocked. Their heart chakra has been blocked, period, because they haven't been operating from their heart. Like, because they've been dealing with a karmic and they're not in love with this karmic. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like something to do while they're in this low vibrational fucking energy. Their heart chakra's been blocked. You know? Okay, it's looking a little crazy over here. Focus on your personal growth. Focus on you for a while. A lot of you just not really focusing on your divine counterpart because they have so much more work to do. And if you sit there and you wait around, it's going to feel like forever. But if you sit there and you just surrender to the process, because there's surrender. I'm hearing this surrender word heavy. Not only is there surrender for the masculine and what they're going to have to do as far as the spiritual awakening, there's surrender for you as far as surrendering to the outcome, surrendering to the timeline, living your life. And shit, I believe you can let a soulmate love on you. You don't even have to, like, you know, decide on this person for the rest of your life, but you can decide to be with a person, allow them to. I feel like soulmates come in to help us heal a lot of the trauma that's happened during twin flame journeys as well. Like, if I meet a soulmate, I'm jumping for it, personally. And not even like I want to like lead this person on or just hold on to them because I'm hurting or whatever, but I believe that they would be used as, if like I still wanted to be, my twin got it together, and I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I do know. I do know. My twin wants to get it together. No, I don't know, y'all. Because it's like, I don't like hurting people. So, like, if I really was to get deep with a soulmate and, like, who knows, like, we just start deciding on stuff, like, this is what we want to do and whatever, and then my twin got it together, I don't know that I'd be capable of hurting a person to go to my twin. But then again, on another token, if I was with somebody who was understanding to the fact where it's like, you know, like, we can enjoy our time together while we have our time together, but it just seems so usy to me. But I have heard, like, you know, soulmates coming in during these twin flame journeys to help heal divine feminines, or maybe the divine masculine, but I typically hear about divine feminines helping us heal with, like, you know, just allowing us to experience what it feels like to be loved the way we deserve to be loved. What did I say? What'd I say? Detach from outcome and timeline. I ain't gonna pull anymore, y'all. It's been enough. Exploring options in love. Yeah, it's been enough. Yep, so at this point, I'm gonna leave the reading here. If this resonated, please just like, comment, and subscribe. I genuinely appreciate it, and it's just a beautiful way to energetically donate back to my channel. But until next time, peace out, and I love y'all so, so much.